Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back with me. I am Gunawan Sabir, and today's challenge I want to talk about myself or my daily. If you are really interesting, you can watch this video, but on the other hand, you can close this video. Before we are going to talk about it, let us together to express our best regard to our God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us long life and a good healthy. Secondly, don't forget our salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has brought us from Jahiliyah era to the Islamic era, namely Islamic religion. Well everyone, without wasting much time here, let's start the video. Hello again. Do you know, I am a person who has difficulty adapting myself with a new environment or society. This cannot be separated from the family environment. Every day, I just take care of all the work like washing, cooking, grooming, and burning trash. By the way, I have two older brothers and an older sister. Two of them had marriage, and now I live with my older sister. My older sister cannot always be at home. Be at here because she has a job and she will only be at home maybe around at 6 or 7 p.m. Her job makes me less likely to leave the house. That's why I have to take care of all the work. Nevertheless, it also helps me to live independently. About my parents, they didn't stay here. Because they were going to work, but sometimes they will come back, maybe once or twice in every month. What keeps me at home? Well, there are a lot of things are done if we really want to do it. Like me, after my homework is done, I usually practice my skills. I really like drawing, and it's still the same now. I don't think drawing is a waste of time. In my mind, drawing it trains my patience. During drawing, I am just focused to draw. Thinking about the results will only make me unfocused and gives results that are not as expected. Besides drawing, I also like to read, like books, comics, articles, and many more. Reading really helps me, especially to add insights, my vocabulary, and others. When reading, I prefer it to be accompanied by instrumental music. It makes me more excited to read. Do you have a job? No, but I did have. A few months ago, maybe 5 months, my older brother opened a business at home. My older brother entrusted the job to me, uh, but I have no experience, especially about it. And now he gave me a big responsibility, but over time I got used to it. Besides that, my older brother also entrusted me to buy corn and sell it later. That habit doesn't make me complain anymore. About 2 months later, my older brother was stopping his business. Why? Finally refused to continue the business. Well, there are a lot of problems here. One of them is that I am not always at home. Now I am a college student, and will only be right here. Be right home, maybe just in every afternoon. Where do I study and the reason? Before, I had intended to study in Makassar. To major in chemistry. At the time, I really hoped to receive in Makassar. Unfortunately, my score was not sufficient, and also because of the large number of participants who signed up. It didn't make me give up, so I chose to continue at Muhammadiyah University in RAPPANG. In here, I major in English because I have the ability to speak English and wanna become an educator or a teacher. What pushed me to become a teacher? Becoming a teacher was my personal desire. By the way, what pushed me to become a teacher was my eldest brother. My eldest brother was a typewriter. With his knowledge, he was sometimes able to repair the tools at home. This is one of the reasons I want to be an educator. I want to make us of the knowledge I have, so that is useful for others. Did you have unforgettable experience? Well, I did. Several months ago, I got a message from a group that ESA, English Student Association, will hold a big program that's called Spending Days. It was the beginning where I met many acquaintances. Honestly, I am a person who was difficult to communicate with other people. At that time, I was quite afraid to talk to other people. On the first day, uh, the event was a bit constrained at the opening because it was also rain heavily. That was where we wait for the lecturers to open spending days in this year. Spending days are activities organized by ESA to provide us, a new college student with knowledge before joining ESA. After some time, these programs can run as expected. At first, I feel very excited, but this program seemed to only be filled with materials that make me even more bored. Actually, these activities takes place on Friday, so all activities are left first. This was where I got the chance to talk to new students. On the second day, I thought that these activities will be the same as the previous day. However, actually, on the second day, many things were different. Why? Because around 4 o'clock, we were woken up by seniors to be ready for the dawn prayer. Many of the students were not used to it. After the prayer, the next activity was religion activity and lasted until 6 o'clock. That morning, continued by morning exercise. This exercise really helps me, especially those with a lot of talks, and also strengthens my body. After that, we were going to eat together, and the next activity is drama. This were the thing that scares me the most, where we are divided into several groups to prepare for the drama. Each group tries hard to give their best. By the way, each group was accompanied by a senior who has given responsibility. I felt less enthusiastic at the time because there was not much time to prepare for the drama, and plus there will be postal activities. These postal activities are the closing activities before the drama stage. The post here contain a game that contains many challenges. One mistake on a member will have an impact on the group, where the group that fails, the text given will be punished. Here, I then realize that every text that is given trains our cooperation. and it becomes our first step to be part of ESA. After this postal, I immediately practiced for the success of our drama. Around 8 p.m. time for a drama performance. During the performance, I completely lost concentration and almost failed our group. After that activity, my friend gave me a little enlightenment, and I feel happy about it. Around 10 o'clock, we play a game called Werewolf. The senior also show us the rules of the game. The night is getting late, and we were getting ready to sleep for tomorrow's closing. This third day focuses on closing. Before leaving the place, new college students are given a written exam to test what they have learned in this program. The exam is not difficult and not easy. Before heading to the closing, we got a lot of rest time where many of college students use the moment to swim, take photos, and others. My impression at the closing was really great. I think maybe that's enough for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.